YouTube.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
My boy J-Dot back again with the lighter, bro.
Yes, sir.
All
Yes,
right.
sir.
How's
Yes,
everybody
sir.
doing today?
How are you
Uh,
doing?
hey, man,
Just
we
say it.
here, bro.
Just say it.
We here. That's my ultimate goal, to be here with y'all. That's
True.
all I ever want.
True.
All right. To hop straight into it.
Let's get
Hey,
into it.
that upload going crazy. Hop straight into it, bro. So
Oh, yeah.
we got a couple of topics today.
Mm.
Let's just hop into it.
Mm.
Let's talk about the kid that. Well, I'm not gonna say nothing else. We'll just share the screen and y'all will see what's going on. Yep. Before we do that, disclaimer: if
Mm.
anyone is sensitive to any one of the topics that we talk about on this podcast, we don't
Yeah.
care. All right. Let's share the screen.
Mm.
Instagram first. Share. All right, so let's hop straight into it. We're just gonna watch this video right quick, and this is another one that J Dot commented on. So let's see
Well,
what
the
we got.
comment, bro, the comment got like,
I know you at the top.
yeah,
Look,
bro. Yeah.
hey, you got 1,000 likes, bro.
Yeah, 1,700.
Yeah, that's crazy. 1,700. All right,
I mean what I say.
all right. Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
No sound again.
Okay.
Boy, Jaden looks so happy, as any father is most of the time when their child is born. Unfortunately, when Jaden was 2, Rashad would find out that his ex's boyfriend had beat his child to death. This was something Rashad had went to the family courts about. He had reported it to CPS, many different people, and nobody listened to him. Guess what the consequences were for the people that dropped the ball on this? Absolutely nothing. How sad is it that we live in a country where if a father goes and says, look, I feel like my child is in danger, you need to do something, and nobody listens, and the consequence is the death of a child that you see right there in that picture. There is no consequences for the people.
Hey, bro, I'm sorry. What the? All right, hold on. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, think about it.
All right.
Yeah, just think about it.
Okay. All right. I had to take a second, but all right, let's go.
Yeah, right.
Let's go.
That made the bad call. America, this happens more than you can ever imagine, and people need to wake up and start talking about it. This is
Okay.
Shit,
Um
man. Like I said in the comment, bro, I just take the murder charge, man. Like if I
yeah.
actually knew
And actually, let me show you a comment.
who
Let
murdered
me show
my
you a
child,
comment.
like, come on, man, that's easy. It's too easy.
This is Jordan's comment for y'all who did not see it.
I just take the murder charge. No way I'd be a free man after knowing who killed my child. Just saying. Yeah, that comment section got wild, bro. Got a lot of replies off of that. Very good dialogue. So it's cool.
Yeah.
But what do you think, man? What's your take? 2 cents.
Man, I hate seeing stuff like this, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I really do. Cause I always feel like it's more that can be done.
Mm-hmm.
I always feel like that. Like somebody could be doing more. Because when it's children, it's innocent. I mean, I don't even like playing with that type of stuff, man.
Right.
I feel like that it's just crazy how people just,
Mm-hmm.
for some people, it's just one of those things, right? Where it's just like, oh, it shouldn't be that big of a deal, but that's outrageous, dude.
Yeah.
That's outrageous.
Just unnecessary. Completely
For
unnecessary.
nothing.
It's like now we're letting this person who killed a child is roaming around free.
Yeah.
Not that I have much faith in the justice system itself, but at least the bare minimum should be that.
But I mean, bro, it's like the man warned him about it.
Right.
So y'all knew about it, and y'all, it was, okay, somebody's beating a infant. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what?
Right.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't get people, but
Right.
hey,
It's
man.
unfortunate. It's unfortunate. I mean, I'm surprised we haven't heard anything. I haven't seen any updates about him taking justice like on himself. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like going out and
yeah,
finding whoever did that, etc. So
yeah,
he must be very not content, but in an extremely dark place to not even take any action whatsoever. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
man. I
Yeah.
mean, you know, you remember that video we watched? We actually watched that on YouTube.
Which
It
one?
was like a few years back, and it was
Mhm.
some old footage. Like I think it was like the 70s or 80s. You remember? And the guy, I think he either killed his son, or did the hard R word to his son,
Yeah, yeah,
and then
yeah.
he pulled
Mhm.
up in
Right.
the courtroom and shot him. We can't show it because
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
but
yeah, yeah. I remember that
yeah, he
one.
shot him in the back of the head and killed him.
Yeah, yeah. There's also that one where those twin brothers, bro, they killed their parents.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But I mean, they
Because
killed their parents though, so they're
yeah,
just
yeah. I mean that shit is wild too. That just reminds me,
yeah,
like, neglect and abuse is like there's
it's
so many
everywhere.
different levels and
Yeah,
layers to it, bro. It's fucked.
yeah,
It's completely
it's
fucked.
everywhere, bro.
You know. Uh,
Unfortunately,
yeah.
it's
If
on
I
there.
find
It's
any,
touching everything.
yeah, if I find any updates, I'll make sure I'll let you know. So we
Yeah,
can.
we'll part to it, but
Mhm.
I mean, me personally, to end it all, I just hate hearing it, man. I don't like seeing stuff like that. Yeah. So, all right. You got anything else on that?
Nah, nothing else. I'm
All
good.
right. All right. We'll go back to it. Let's lighten it up because that was heavy. Or actually, no, we
Lighten it
not
up.
lighting it up. No, not yet. Not quite yet, my boy. Let me see.
Mm.
So, man, I wanted to talk to you about Little Tay. I know, I tried to talk to Oscar about it a little bit, and he did not want to hear me. He's like, man, I do not want to talk about this.
I'm ready for this one, man. I'm ready for this one. This shit is
All right,
funny.
let me share again. All right, here we go. We're going back to Instagram. We're gonna share it, and we got Little Tay announces she is alive, and her social media was hacked. So, to give everybody some context, a few days ago, they pronounced Little Tay. For those of you who don't know Little Tay, she was walking around with the bankrolls in her ear and the Mercedes Benzes and the AMGs, talking about she got more money than you. Maybe I'll play a clip or two. But they pronounced her dead a few days ago, and then like a day later, because they were saying that the investigators wouldn't release any information about it. Then a day later, they come and say that she is actually alive. So I'm gonna play. Let me find something on YouTube where you could watch a little bit of what
Let's
happened.
take a trip down memory lane.
Oh, you wanna watch some little Tay videos, bro?
Oh, yeah. Hell
All
yeah.
right,
Let's do it.
all right, let's go, let's go.
Who's got a tougher security, your security team or Danielle Bergoldi's?
You don't need to ask dumbass questions. Can I ask you a question?
Sure, go ahead.
Why your mama make you so ugly?
Who's got a tougher security?
Yo. Amazing. Amazing, bro.
Let me see if we can find something else with Lil Tay, bro.
World
'Cause they,
class entertainment right there, man.
man, bro, Lil Tay, because they got all the
And shout out to Daniel Bergoli, bro. Give me some.
yeah, man. They one and the same, bro. Let's see.
Do you remember Lil Tay?
Nah, bro, we don't want to see that.
I don't remember who that is.
No, Lil Tay, I thought.
Nah.
What the fuck is that?
Here we go.
Bitch, I just bought a Lamborghini. Y'all bitches can't afford this shit, okay? I'm only 9 years old, but I'm the youngest flex of the century. Me and my boy Jake Paul out here flexing on these broke ass haters. Tell what's up, Jake.
Wow. Wow.
Bitch, I bought a Lambo. I'm the youngest flex of the century, and I'm only only 9 years old. What are y'all doing with your lives? Y'all only hating on me because y'all broke and jealous.
Wow.
Oh what?
Hey,
Oh what?
yo, hey, bro. It's such an error, bro. Like, you can't. It was a beautiful time to be alive, bro. Seriously. Seriously.
Yeah.
You can't discount it, man. Like, I don't think in any other point in time some shit like that would have been allowed.
Nah, not no little girl like that.
Nah, hell no.
They
But I
ain't
mean,
rocking with it.
the thing is, bro. Okay, she's not dead. Her account was supposedly hacked. I
Yeah.
call BS on that. I think
Yeah, me
that that's a big, big PR stunt, a huge
Yeah.
PR stunt.
Yeah.
And someone, like her and her camp is totally capable of pulling that off. Like, easy.
I
Easy.
mean, you see it every day, right? I say the same thing. I didn't want to make this a topic, but I say the same thing about with the Island Boys stuff. It's
Mhm.
like these dudes are kissing each other now, like y'all on camera
Bro,
kissing each other for
you
people
know,
to.
okay. All right. I saw that and I was like, oh, the world ended a long time ago. I think we're just in hell right now.
Yeah.
Because when I seen that, I was truly like, oh.
Yeah.
When I first heard that these motherfuckers kiss, bro, I was like, brothers, bro, a little peck on the cheek or whatever. All right, cool. I get shown this video, bro.
I didn't even watch it.
And you missing
I'm
out.
good. No, I'm
This
good.
shit. I actually felt like throwing up when I see this shit. I was truly like disgusted.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Then
mean,
yeah.
the point is to me, bro, it's like, oh man, hey, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I say bro so much. Somebody please one day put a bro counter in here
Yeah, it's
to
gonna be
count,
great. I can't wait for that one.
how many
I
times.
can't wait for that. I can't wait for that.
Please.
Because it's broke. I mean, it's either that one or it's the other word, and we already said we
Yeah.
can't say that. So
Yeah. We trying to clean it up, YouTube. But anyway, it's just like you see these kids past their prime and they get to a point where you'll do anything now for people to look, just to even look at you, dude. Just for people to look at you, you'll do kiss your brother, fake your own death. It's like, man, the lengths that these
what's
people
going on?
go
What's
to.
going on? Like that,
Yeah,
the ROI, the return on investment can't be that much.
yeah, no,
It can't be that much where you gotta go kiss your own biological twin brother.
man, dude.
It can't,
No.
bro. If it is, I need to see it because
Well,
I'm pretty sure, bro, they didn't make a meal off of that. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, let me tell you this. When I watched the video with them, like the whole synopsis of what they are,
right.
the type of money that they was getting from going live and going on those streaming platforms and just filming themselves talking to people, man, they was making some money.
Yeah.
So you got to understand when that goes away,
Mhm.
it's like you panic.
Yeah. I
And so
bet.
they got people in their ear probably telling them to do anything, bro. To bring some kind of income back in. Because, bro, you think about it. I mean, on a good month, these dudes making like, I think I saw like 50K a month. Come
Yeah.
on, man.
Yeah.
And you start seeing that number dwindle, and
Mhm.
until it's like virtually nothing anymore. Like,
Right. And you have to like maintain your lifestyle
yeah,
and everything.
yeah.
It's
You
pressure.
done bought these cars, these chains.
Mhm.
Yeah, you got to
You got
keep
some
up with that,
bills.
man.
Yeah, you got bills to take care of.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not to justify what they did, obviously,
yeah,
but going back to Little Tay, I can only imagine, they thinking, oh hey, that money that we was making post COVID was pretty good.
yeah,
Let's see if Lil Tay still has some clout out there.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't blame him for trying it out and seeing what's going on, but I am interested to see what exactly they're gonna do. I mean, is she 14? How old is this
Yeah,
girl?
they said she's 14 now.
She's 14 now.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Yep.
Jeez. So I don't know. We'll see how they pivoted, bro. It'd be very interesting from like a marketing standpoint to see that. I'm interested.
I mean,
Mm.
yeah, we'll see, man. All right. I gotta say one more thing about this, and I'm good. Have you ever saw? It's like a video that they were showing. Um, it's like some TikToker, the tallest family in the world, or whatever. I think I'm gonna play a video the next
So
time.
okay.
It's like these people they're on TikTok and
Mhm.
they're supposed to be the tallest family, and they basically lie about their height. Yeah,
Oh,
man. Like she's like 6'2". They say she's like 6'2". Her mom's 6'5". Her dad's 6'4". Her brother is 6'10", and her other brother is 6'9". And they all gave themselves a foot. So he's 7'10", 7'9". Um, her mom
wait
is
a minute.
7'2".
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. They was already tall motherfuckers, and then they just
Yeah.
decided to make themselves even taller.
Yeah, well, man, man, they making like, man, let me see if I can find a video.
Yeah, let me see this.
Yeah, let me see if I can find a video. Hold on. The tallest family on TikTok. Family on TikTok. Here, let me see it. Oh, come on, man. Tallest family on TikTok. All right, let's just show a little bit of I'll show a little bit of what's going on here. Share screen. We are on YouTube. Go back. All right. Not Little Tay. Here we go. Did you see it?
Yeah, one more time.
All right, hold on. I'll play it one more time, and then maybe I'll play another video. All right, let me see if I can find something else on them. They're supposed to. Oh, here we go.
Things we make look small as
Now
a
you
family
see,
of
that was her taller brother. She said he was 7'10" in that last video, but now he's 6'10". And essentially they gave them all a foot, like her mom 7'5", her brother right here 7'9", and they kept the dad the same height. The dad is like 6'3", right? So they were talking about it because, man, she making a lot, bro. They say they making over 700K a month or something on TikTok.
Interesting.
And so I'm like, I'll bring this back to wrap it all in, man. When you making that kind of money, just I see why people want to be influencers.
Right.
Not to say it's right, but you
Mm.
see that kind of money, bro.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, yeah,
Right.
hey man,
Yeah.
somebody kissing their brother for 700K a month. Me tell you, bro. Hey, nah, you gonna kiss your brother, bro. Don't play her. Hey, bro,
Look,
don't duck down, bro.
Hey, look, no. Not the way they was doing that shit.
I
Not the
didn't
way they
see
was
it.
doing that
I'm
shit.
cool, bro.
Nigga, the way that
I'm
they was
cool.
doing that looked like they've been waiting a very long time to do that shit.
Ooh, that ain't good.
Yeah, nah,
Ooh,
bro.
that
That was different. I know you didn't see it, but
ooh, that ain't good.
that shit is burned in my brain. I'm never gonna
I'm
forget that shit.
cool, man. I don't even want to watch it. If it's burned in your brain, I don't even want to watch it.
Yeah, no. I ain't never
I'm
forget
straight. I'm straight. All right. So off that,
that.
we got a couple more things to talk about. Let's get into it. We're gonna share the screen back in YouTube, and let me see. Let me go back in here and share the screen. Back on, actually not YouTube. We're back on Instagram. Let's get off the Little Tay, and we'll get into this one. So there was a 8-year-old boy who, you can read it right here. 8-year-old boy lets a black widow spider bite him to become Spider-Man.
Hey, bro, it's like me when I wanted I wanted to be a Ghostbuster, bro. When I was a kid,
Oh man,
so
why
bad.
we done?
I made a
Hey
little
man,
proton pack,
hey man.
little Ghostbuster mobile, whatever the fuck they call it, out of a cardboard box. You feel me?
Bro,
Imagination,
bro. I feel it.
imagination.
I feel it. I feel that.
Yeah.
I rock with that. I feel it, bro. I'll tell you this.
Mm.
I feel like as kids we're misled a lot
Mm-hmm.
into this because there's a lot of like when I got older and I started learning about animals, like they use a lot of animal type movies like mooses and bears to make them
Yeah.
look so friendly, and then you get stuff like this, like where they'll come up to these animals and think, oh, we saw them on TV, so that they do a lot of that misleading that shit, bro. Like,
Yeah.
man, I ain't know hippopotamuses is the leading killers in Africa, man. They be man. You thought a lion was scary,
They be killing motherfuckers, bro. They be
bro?
really, and there is nothing you can do. Nothing.
Nothing, bro. You can't shoot them. You can't
No.
stab them.
The amount of like pressure being imposed on your body
Man, that's like
is
a couple 1,000 pound animal that could run 40 miles per hour. And they got it on Disney Channel acting like it's sing and dance.
we gonna have to run that. We gotta do a whole pod with just talking about these animals because I got a list. I
Hey,
got a
bro.
list of animals, man. But yeah, man. To your point, yeah, they be thinking stuff is sweet. It's not sweet.
Yeah, bro. No,
It's
it's
sweet.
not sweet. But
Mm.
it's not their fault because I mean, this you know what TV do, man.
Right,
You know
right,
what it is.
right.
Um,
I
I,
am curious to see like maybe what the parents' reaction was. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's hard, bro. I mean, he's fucking 8.
yeah.
I can't even be like, oh, that's a dumb kid. Like, no, he's fucking
No,
8 years
no, no,
old,
no.
bro.
I mean, you watching TV, bro. I mean,
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
Yeah. So
All the times, Spider Man. We done seen Spider Man get bit by a
yeah,
spider.
yeah, yeah,
I think it's every origin TV show. We've seen it once in the movies. We've seen
yeah.
it twice in the movies. Sorry,
And
like it's out there, man. It's out there.
yeah, man.
It's
And I
crazy.
mean, phew, that's tough. I just hope he alive, man. I hope nothing bad happened to the kid.
Yeah, same.
That's that's that's
Hopefully they got to him in a good amount of time before that poison set in. So,
yeah, definitely.
yeah.
All right. Let me go back. Let me go back to this. All right, we back on this, and this one is a little wild, my friends. Let's see what we got here. So after that, we got this. It said a lawsuit filed after doctor allegedly pulled baby. I think it's supposed to say baby's head off during delivery at Metro Atlanta Hospital.
Well, I thought this happened in like fucking overseas, man. This happened in America.
Nah, this was in Atlanta.
And
So
he's
I'm gonna try to read the rest. It's a lot. But what were you saying?
I said he's done, bro.
Oh
That's
yeah.
a
Oh yeah. 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 Yeah.
yeah. I mean, you go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So it says the lawsuit claims that Dr. St. Julian. Hold on. Let me get off this right quick. And let me put it back to full screen. I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but I'll put it up there for you to read the rest. It says the lawsuit claims that Dr. St. Julian did not tell Ross and her family about the decapitation when she spoke to them approximately at 5 a.m. July 10th. The lawsuit also claims that the hospital discouraged Ross and the baby's father, Trevin Taylor, from seeking an autopsy, saying a free autopsy was not an option for them under the circumstances. Instead, they were reportedly encouraged. Hold on. Hold on. Because
Whatever.
hold on. I read too far. They reportedly encouraged the couple to have their son cremated instead of being sent to the funeral home.
Because they was trying to cover some shit up.
All right,
So-
I'm gonna just read the end,
Mhm.
and then I'm sorry, bro. I'm not trying to cut
Sure.
this. The lawsuit alleges Dr. St. Julian failed to practice according to medical standards when she grossly negligently applied excessive traction on Trevor Isaiah Taylor Jr.'s head. Oh,
All right, bro. So, what's the doctor's name again? Sorry, the baby killer.
Bro. Doc, Dr. St. Julian. I hope I'm reading that right. It don't
Saint,
matter.
Dr. St. Julian, the baby killer. Okay. So,
This dude.
well, no,
But no.
because if you just flat out said, "Oh, there were some complications," it seems that I did something incorrect during this
Yeah.
procedure, right? Which is
Yeah.
extremely hard to do.
Yeah.
But the fact that he went and covered it up, you a baby killer. Sorry, not sorry. Anyway,
Hey, yeah.
I mean, what?
Hey, man.
That, from my knowledge in being in the field that I'm in, okay, I'm not about to disclose all that, but
Mm-hmm.
when a child is born, the head comes out first, right?
Mm-hmm.
When it's the opposite way, we call that a breech birth. But when the head comes out first, you're supposed to let that motherfucker come out. That's not on you. That's on them.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very, very tedious and painful process because that motherfucker is expanding and everything, right? You ain't got to go into detail, but I can only assume that man's really tried to actually pull this baby's head out. Which is weird because if you've done births before, you know that that's not something you do.
Yeah.
So you pull the rest of everything out, but that head has to, ease its way out of there, and it's extremely painful. But I mean, it's better than the opposite. So,
hey, get them folks their money, man.
right,
This need to be an open and shut case. They got all the proof, all the evidence.
right.
He tried to hide the autopsy. He tried to get them to not even see it. He wanted them to cremate him. Like, man, come on, man. Yeah. Get them people $50 million, bro. Something, because
I mean, granted, bro, like, it's very traumatizing. I'd assume as a doctor,
hell yeah.
to be like, oh damn, I just killed these people's baby. But at that point, bro, it's time to just reconsider, man. You're done. You're done.
Yeah.
There's nothing else. No one's gonna let you perform that on a baby ever again. You might as well just quit it.
You good.
You know what I mean? But that's unfortunate.
Yeah,
Rest in peace to that baby.
Yeah. Go ahead and hang your white trench coat up. That's it for you, buddy.
What do they call it? Horpius corpus? The Hippocratic oath, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, you go ahead. You go ahead and hang that thing up, boy. Your telescope.
Yeah,
bro. Hey,
we can't say the shit.
you can't say nothing. That's cool though. Y'all know what we mean.
When's the last time we've been in a doctor's office, bro? It's been a minute. So,
hey, I eat right and I work out. So I don't gotta go to the doctor. That's why I don't know.
You ain't gotten sick in almost 4 years.
Nah, hey, don't wish that evil on me either. I don't play with that, man. I take my my vitamins.
Yeah, my vitamins.
You know what I'm saying? Take my vitamins, boy. All right. So we got. I think we had one more thing. But there was no audio or no video. We were gonna talk about the school system. And you know how I'm gonna just say this before I'm gonna let J-Dot take the lead on this because I really don't want to talk about this shit.
Let me get up real quick. Hold on, give me a second.
All right. Yeah. I really don't want to talk about this one at all. Well, let me see.
So All right. Why don't you want to talk about it, man? Why? What's wrong? What's wrong with discussing the school system, man?
I don't know. I feel like I've been talking about this for years, and it's a
Mhm.
touchy subject, man, because
Yeah.
they, for me, um, there are a lot of kids who are dismissed
Mhm.
and told certain things about themselves that are not even true.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Mhm.
school is a especially, the beginning of it is like a phase of you, even in high school, man, you still figuring yourself out.
Right.
So, and you don't know much. So to implant things in the heads of these children, that's tough, man.
I mean, okay.
It's
So I
tough.
mean, I can speak from firsthand experience. I don't mind airing my shit up, but
Yeah,
before I do that, I
yeah,
guess it'd be best to kind of give people a synopsis of what exactly we're talking
yeah.
about.
Go ahead.
Period, point blank. To make a long story short, the school system is extremely, extremely rigged.
Yeah.
Okay, they say it all the time. Oh, you were set up to fail.
Uh-huh.
You were put in this position to fail. Um,
Yeah.
School and the prison pipeline system, they go hand in hand. Um,
Yeah.
Being late, being tardy, getting detention, all that stuff translates over to the workforce because
Yeah.
the original thought we talk about original thought forms a lot. The
Yeah.
original thought form for the school system, at least in America, was to translate over to the workforce.
Yeah.
Period. There's no ends up or buts about it, bro. Like that's literally what it was.
Hmm.
And anyone who didn't fit into that criteria was either given medication or put in how do we call it special classes
Special needs
for
classes.
them to
Yeah.
be able to excel academically. That's what they said,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, Me personally, I have a huge amount of experience in that field. I was in special education
Yeah.
from seventh grade to maybe to 12th grade. So I got the full blunt of that. The
Hmm.
IEPs, the meetings, the oh, we think something may be wrong with your child. He doesn't sit still in class. He doesn't that
Yeah.
you know what I mean, like all
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
type of
Yeah.
stuff. I got the full blunt of that, man. So I can only imagine it's probably was 10 times worse for other kids growing up.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Especially during this COVID time too, man.
Yeah,
Man,
exactly,
that
exactly.
bro.
Right,
Imagine,
right,
imagine going. But anyway, we not.
man.
That's a whole different thing. But
Right, right. But I mean, it's weird because these are well known facts, man. Even the
yeah,
school systems know. I mean, they've known for at least 30 years now that the way the school system is set up, is to benefit large corporations.
yeah,
Period.
yeah.
They've known this, man, and I've seen good teachers, good, educators trying to ratify and reform and all this stuff.
Hmm.
But if you ain't got the money, you got to
Yeah, you
listen
can't
to
do
the people who
nothing.
are giving you the money,
Yeah,
and it's whatever they want.
yeah, because at the end of the day, it's all about the capital anyway, like the
Right,
money anyway.
right.
So if
Yeah,
you
exactly.
you not, man, don't, I tell you this all the
Hmm.
time, and I'll tell everybody, don't be fooled. Everything that happens, that goes on,
Right,
past, present, future, whatever is happening, it's all about income, bro.
right,
Or
right.
any type of money
All
or
the
any
time.
type of income. It's
Yeah,
always about
yeah.
that.
I mean, it also, and people forget, man, public school is a business. It's a business, straight up, man.
Yeah.
When I was in, I want to say my freshman year of high school, I asked a fellow teacher, I said, hey, why is it so important that we're here? What is this whole thing with the tardiness?
Yeah.
Why is this kept tracked so
Yeah.
heavily? You're
Yeah.
going to give me a ticket for not showing
Yeah.
up for a certain amount of time? It's
Shit, they'll
interesting.
arrest your parents, boy.
Exactly. So I was basically told that uh, the amount of attendance that a school gets reflects well, and it also depends on how much
Yep.
money they're given by
Yep.
their school district.
Yep.
depending on the attendance within a school district, is also depending on how much money they get from Sacramento or from
Yeah.
the state, whatever state you go
Yeah,
to school.
you said the capital. Yeah,
Yeah, the cap. So
yeah,
I mean, and Sacramento, they answer to somebody, and whoever
yeah. Of
answers them
course.
answers to somebody. It's just a
Yeah,
long trickle down of just BS.
yeah,
And it somehow affects a kid who just wants to draw in class.
yeah, man. I mean,
You feel
you
me?
taught, yeah, because you taught that creativeness
Mhm.
isn't right. I mean,
Right.
we were never able to be free thinkers
Right.
because I'll tell you this. Anything I learned as an adult, like now, bro, we both in a situation where we got our own things. Our own, like, I ain't gonna use the word
Yeah.
stuff. We have
Yeah.
our own things,
Mhm.
and some of the things that I learned in this short amount of time that I've been here doing this, man, they ain't teach us none of this in school. Taxes, healthcare, IRS, they ain't teach us about none of that, man. So it's just kind of like, here, you do these equations, you solve these. If you do, you smart, and if you don't, because I mean, bro, I'll tell you the truth. I'll tell you the honest to God truth. The kids, what's that thing that you graduate with like the highest honors? I forgot what it's called.
It's honor roll, I think.
Yeah,
Is that
honor
what
roll, and it's another one like the smartest kid.
a
Somebody will know.
valedictorian? Is a valedictorian, bro? Is that what
There
you're
you
talking
go. There you go. Valedictorian.
Yeah.
So the valedictorian at my school, man, the last time I heard, still working at Starbucks. Nothing wrong with Starbucks,
Nothing wrong with Starbucks, but that just goes to the point.
Yeah.
Just goes to the point.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all we saying.
Yeah, man. These people out here getting whole degrees
Mhm.
and can't get a job for it. So it's like, what?
Yeah.
You got a question at the end of the day. What is this really for? Or who is this really for? Because
Right.
they tell you you're doing it for you,
Right.
but you go in debt for the rest of your life. If
Right.
you don't pay that debt, then your kids have to pay that debt. And
Right.
then if they don't pay it, then their kids have to pay it. It's a never ending cycle of you owing somebody after you dead and gone. You still
Right.
owe money. So it's like,
Yeah.
who is this really for?
Well, I mean, another thing that I love and I found very interesting is how around the time I was in middle school, so this was probably maybe 2012, California was really pushing STEM programs.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh yeah, get your kid in STEM.
Yeah.
Science, mathematics, engineering, whatever, all that shit, right? STEM is great. STEM is what's going to bring your kid from here to there and compete with the kids that go to the better off schools, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not knowing that a lot of these kids that are in the STEM programs will get pushed out into the military industrial complex. Easy.
Yeah.
Easy. And
Yeah.
eventually, a lot of them end up doing work that they're not necessarily satisfied with. At the end of the day, you know what I mean? And it's like, oh, well, you're helping your country. It's like, do what?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it gets super convoluted and it gets super complicated. But I mean, yeah, that just goes to show. So
I mean, bro, I'm gonna say this. You interpret this how you want to. I'm gonna just lead this off here. The war is not against them. The war is against us. You think about it. We got black and white people. I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna just lead this for everybody. You got black and white people. You got Spanish people. You got Mexican people. You got Jamaicans. You got
the Filipinos,
Middle Easterns. You got, and I'm gonna lead this here. The war is not against them. The war is against us. The common man and the common woman. That's who the war is against. So anytime you go out to fight, don't you get it in your head that you're fighting for. I'm not even gonna say that. I'm gonna just leave it here. The war is against us. It's not against nobody else. That we're fighting each other. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, no, that's a great point. That's a great point. How we, going from the school
That's what school is for, right? Because you learn that in school, man. They got races clicked up together. Once you cross ninth grade, bro. When you cross ninth grade, they had the Mexicans against blacks or the whites against the Asians.
Hey, bro, anyway, I ain't even gonna go on that. But yeah, bro, like it's very interesting because when you look at the school system as a whole, we're not saying school is bad.
No.
We're saying the way the system is set up is
Yeah.
education is so important.
Yeah.
So important, man.
Especially from a social aspect, because you
Yeah.
go there and you learn how to talk to people at school. Right?
Exactly. Especially from a social aspect. I mean, if you think about just kindergarten or preschool to 12th grade, K to 12, those are formative years. You have to be molding in a very particular way. And it has to be done in case by case. You can't just push people through a meat grinder and expect them to know what they want to do. I can't tell you how many people I've talked to, my age, your age, they still don't know what they want to do. Still don't know what they want to do. Got 2 degrees. What? Got two whole ass degrees.
Man.
Still don't know. Now, I'm not saying, I'm not speaking from a self-righteous place like I'm better off or something, but it just goes to my point that there has to be something tweaked. There has to be some tweaking done.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I don't want to be that guy that complains about the system and doesn't have any solutions. That's not what's happening here. Hell no, not at all.
Hey, you don't want to hit them conspiracies, boy?
Huh?
Say you don't want to hit them conspiracies?
Oh, no, I'm good.
No conspiracies for my boy.
Not today, man. But good, man.
Yeah. All right. Well, YouTube. I'll say it again. I said it at the top. If you're sensitive to any one of the topics that we talk about on this podcast, we don't care. Remember, believe in us and not you.